Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. My people, we don't come back again with another Obonga update too. Right now, I want to talk about some trending things when we see they happen for Nigeria. Human rights lawyer, barrister Ejiofor, he don't come cry out too. He say he don't understand wetin dey happen for Southeast. He can't say this issue of genocide killings in several communities in Imo State and other states across the Southeast. You don't say the thing don't become, unbearable, calling for immediate, decisive intervention by state and federal authorities. As he said, they cannot just keep quiet and watch all these things happen. Then the next thing now, they go say IPOB/ESN. In a statement he released on Saturday, Ejiofor condemned the recent massacre of unarmed civilians in Obinete and 4 other communities in Aruzogo, Idota North local government area of Imo State by yet to be identified gunmen. Sahara reporters had reported that at least 7 people were confirmed died and several others critically injured following a deadly attack by gunmen on the communities in the early hours on Friday. Confirming the attack, the police public relations officer for Imo State Command, DSP Henry Konye, said in a statement that the assassins were alleged to be the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Ejiofor in his statement said, "This morning I ride to it a heart heavy, shattered by grief, burning with rage and itching with disbelief. I can no longer watch in silence as our homeland descends into the abyss of horror and moral collapse." According to the lawyer, what unfolded in these peaceful communities was not just another act of violence. It was a brutal reminder of our crumbling humanity, a dark chapter that has carved an internal scar into the soul of our people. As the attack sparked widespread outrage, Ejiofor described the killings as a chilling documentary of state failure, the arisen of our values, and the slow, painful death of our shared humanity. Ejiofor said the video footage of the attack, too gruesome to share, forever etched in the minds of all who saw it, and showed lifeless bodies strewn across the land. Our brothers, our sisters, our elders, our youths, mown down in cold blood. They were not armed. They were not criminals. They were not combatants. They were Igbo. They were human beings, yet in one savage sweep. They were reduced to statistics, to silence, to corpse. This was no random act of violence. This was genocide unfolding in real time, he added. The lawyer liked the scale of the killings to the horrors of the Biafran War, describing the current situation as a war undeclared, a silent, systematic war against a people rendered vulnerable simply because of whom they are. He said, "The last time we witnessed this scale of targeted extermination was during the Biafra War, but that war was declared. What we are seeing today is war undeclared, a silent, systematic war, a war against a people rendered vulnerable simply because of whom they are. We see the pattern, we hear the cries, we count the bodies, and we will not forget. The value of life in Aligbo has sunk to chilling lows. A society where human lives holds no worth is no longer a society, it is a jungle. And today, our beloved Aligbo stands as wasteland of shattered dreams, unburied corpses, and questions that echo with no answers. What hope can we speak of when the present is soaked in innocent blood?" Ejiofor questioned the continued relevance of governance in Imo State, asking if authority has been replaced by brute force, impunity, and the silent complicit of those who once swore in oath to protect. He said the screams were real, the blood was real, the deaths were real, and just as real, the defending indifferences of those in power. So I ask again, with solemn urgency, is there still a government in Imo State? Does governance still exist? Or has it been replaced completely by a brutal force, impunity, and the silent complicit of those who once swore an oath to protect? Let it be said, without fear or favor, Ali Igbo is bleeding, Ali Igbo is burning, Ali Igbo is dying, and those who should act have neither turned away in silence or worse joined in the desecration. We directly appeal to all levels of government, local, state, and federal, to institute a security framework that protects citizens' lives and upholds the dignity of every citizen, irrespective of their ethnicity or political affiliation. We demand answers, we demand accountability, we demand justice. This is not just a political failure, it is a moral collapse, a spiritual betrayal, the slow murder of a people's soul. While official government response to the alleged incident remains pending, the statement has added to growing pressure on Governor Obuzodima's administration, which has forced repeated criticism over rising insecurity in the state east region, particularly in Imo State. Obinate and the other communities experienced sporadic security raid in the past, with residents accusing state-backed operatives of extrajudicial killings, harassment, and property destruction. However, these claims are yet to be officially addressed or independently verified. Ejiofor called for peace and justice, saying this is a call to conscience, a call to leadership, a call to urgent action. Those entrusted with power at the local, the state, and the federal levels must rise beyond the coffins of partisanship, fear, and self-interest. They must act swiftly to institute a security framework that respects rights and restore peace, a system that protects, not exterminates, that heals, not harms. We demand answers. We demand accountability. We demand justice. This is not just a political failure. It is a moral collapse, a spiritual betrayal. So guys, what's your take on this? You see, Imo State again. Imo State has become the epicenter of insecurity in the southeast, and I don't know why. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Please drop your comment below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I bet share this video, make it go viral so that Nigerians will understand what is happening in Imo State. Thank you. Even in the southeast as a whole. Thank you, and bye for now.